I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money.
It just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Stephen A. Smith has ignited a storm with explosive claims suggesting Floyd Mayweather could be on the brink of financial collapse, tied to an alleged $42 million controversy. What makes this even more shocking is the fact that Mayweather once earned over $700 million from just 2 blockbuster fights. While his greatness inside the ring remains unquestioned, whispers are growing louder that serious financial pressure may now be closing in on him.
Are you holding other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he had, but I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, you know, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake is taking to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is true.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money. He got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out, okay? I mean, that's entirely different ballgame, Julia. It's not the same.
Stephen A. Smith isn't speaking. From a distance, he has personally seen the lifestyle Mayweather lives. From massive estates to exotic cars and private jets, Smith has witnessed firsthand the scale of Floyd's success. That close-up view of his wealth gives Smith a strong sense of how the empire was built, and more importantly, how it's being managed behind the scenes, offering insight into both the brilliance and possible flaws in Mayweather's financial decisions.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys?
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black, LA, white, Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3.1.
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Recent reports have thrown serious doubt on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s claims about a massive $42 million real estate investment in Manhattan. Not long after announcing what he called his biggest deal, acquiring dozens of apartment buildings, questions began to surface. Business Insider reported that there's no evidence such a transaction ever took place. Mayweather even shared a video claiming full ownership of multiple buildings with no partners involved, but those claims have been challenged, with records suggesting the properties never changed hands. This contradiction has left many wondering why such bold statements were made in the first place.
ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long held the title of boxing's highest earner, a status built on unmatched skill and masterful self-promotion. When he retired in 2017, he walked away with a legacy filled with record-breaking paydays and historic performances. But retirement didn't slow down his spending, as he continued investing in luxury homes and high-end assets that reflected his wealth. Despite all of this, reports began to emerge pointing toward financial strain, including a reported multi-million-dollar tax obligation that may have influenced his decision to return to the spotlight through exhibition fights.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
His return to the ring appears to have been driven by more than just passion. It may have been fueled by financial necessity. With rising expenses and reported debts, Mayweather stepped into an exhibition bout with YouTuber Logan Paul, but after the fight, controversy erupted when Paul publicly claimed he hadn't received the full payment he was promised. Taking to social media, he voiced frustration, hinting that Mayweather may not have honored the financial agreement tied to the event.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd paid me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have it in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's
I
not a
don't
good
know.
feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. Not a great feeling.
Growing questions around Mayweather's finances didn't go unnoticed within the boxing world. Former champion Oscar De La Hoya, a longtime rival, didn't miss the opportunity to weigh in. With a mix of humor and criticism, he took aim at Mayweather's continued participation in exhibition fights, suggesting that perhaps it was time for him to step away rather than keep chasing these bouts.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
The situation escalated further when Logan Paul made light of the rumors, joking that Mayweather might actually be broke. His comments added fuel to the fire, casting more doubt on the image of financial dominance that Mayweather has spent years building. Paul's remarks reflected a growing skepticism among fans who are beginning to question where all the money has gone.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Clearly, I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
When Mayweather was later asked about the unpaid money claims during an appearance on the Pivot podcast, he tried to brush it aside. He insisted there was no real issue, explaining that payments can sometimes take time to process. However, his response came across as vague, leaving many unconvinced as he framed the situation as a simple delay rather than directly addressing the accusation.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, you know, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Sure,
okay?
we're getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, you know, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, you know? And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 or 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn.
Right.
You know, look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't ever trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got in your life.
During another conversation with Stephen A. Smith, Mayweather was asked whether legacy or wealth mattered more to him. Staying true to his money persona, he admitted earning hundreds of millions throughout his career while emphasizing that financial success has always been a major focus. Meanwhile, former fighter Chael Sonnen offered his own take, suggesting that Mayweather's return to boxing could signal that his fortune may not be as secure as it once seemed. Sonnen pointed out that earning tens of millions in a single night should have guaranteed long-term stability, raising questions about how that wealth was handled.
First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's...
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, 100 million, 130 million, they just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Do you think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million in one night.
Joe Rogan also joined the discussion, highlighting Mayweather's habit of publicly showcasing his riches. He noted that few athletes have put their luxury lifestyle on display the way Mayweather has, from massive homes to fleets of cars and expensive watches. According to Rogan, Floyd has always embraced the spotlight when it comes to his wealth, turning it into a central part of his identity and public image.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his...
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas, he'd be partying. It looked like he's partying, he's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. And the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
As speculation intensified, another explosive claim surfaced, this time from Gervonta Davis. He alleged that Floyd had been stuck in Dubai due to unpaid debts tied to luxury purchases like jewelry. According to Davis, Floyd wasn't free to leave until those financial issues were resolved, a claim that immediately grabbed attention and added a new layer of concern.
Let's talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system, and that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
Questioned about these allegations, Leonard Ellerbay, CEO of Mayweather Promotions, chose not to address them. He offered no confirmation or denial, simply avoiding the topic altogether. That silence only deepened the mystery, leaving fans to interpret the lack of response in their own way.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Floyd himself attempted to control the narrative by saying he was traveling the world on an extended tour. However, this explanation clashed directly with Davis's claims that he was unable to leave Dubai due to financial complications. The conflicting stories only made it harder for the public to determine what was really happening.
Tank Davis done blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got him held hostage till he get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd trying to, I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about it. He sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play the right.
Rumors continued. Some supporters tried to defend Floyd by pointing to supposed charitable donations, including efforts to help the homeless in Los Angeles. But those claims quickly came under scrutiny when Floyd posted from Dubai during the same period, raising doubts about whether those charitable stories were accurate or exaggerated.
Now this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game. But before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us 30,000, Reynolds, one of the men, said after receiving the gift.
Davis wasn't the only one making claims about the Dubai situation. Additional voices began backing up the story, suggesting that unpaid bills for high-end purchases may have created serious complications for Floyd while he was there. These reports painted a troubling picture of how unresolved debts could lead to real-world consequences.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Following the incident, reports suggested that Floyd faced restrictions when attempting to return to Dubai, further straining his connection to the city. If true, this development highlights the risks tied to maintaining an ultra-luxury lifestyle without careful financial management. It serves as a stark reminder that even the wealthiest figures can face consequences when money issues spiral out of control.
They got cussed up, and I'm giving you my very good supplement and dinner. we say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai. And if there's anything from Dubai police, we are happy to say thank you so much. Okay.
That's all for today's breakdown. Stay tuned for more updates.